this review. We are looking at Frozen 2, the animation, and I hope you have watched the part 1. So welcome to part 2. This is the part we are going to be considering or looking at Anna and Olaf, and now just maybe just a quick overview of everyone else. So welcome and see you in the video. Okay guys, so we looked at Elsa, we looked at Elsa's transformation and the queen that she is, and now let's look at Anna, her sister. Now I feel like Anna was always living in the shadow of her sister. So not living in the shadow in terms of not being good enough, but living in the shadow in terms of she was barely looking at her life, and she was always into Elsa, are you okay? Elsa, where are you? Elsa, what are you hiding from me? She was always about Elsa and Elsa and Elsa. And in the beginning of Frozen 2, we still find Anna as still Anna. She is happy. She now has Kristoff, she has Sven, she has Olaf, and she has her sister, and the gates are open. So she's actually satisfied with her life as at now. But we still see her being like a mother to Elsa, in terms of she's always looking out for Elsa. Anna is always presented as Elsa's guide, Elsa's lookout. Look out, Elsa. Elsa, you're in trouble. What's up, Elsa? It's always about Elsa. And that's why I like, I love the presentation of Anna in Frozen 2, because for once we will be able to see her transform. Unlike in Frozen 1, where from beginning to end it was Anna always about Elsa. Some serious sister love, very, very serious sister love, where she even sacrificed her own life for Elsa. So in Frozen 2, we see her going to look out for Elsa and asking her, what's wrong? You're wearing a mother's scarf. Her acting what was supposed to be ice, and she could not even act it. So Anna is still looking out for her sister. She's still living in the shadow of her sister, always looking out for her. She's like her mother, or she's like the big sister, when Elsa is actually the big sister. But we understand this because Anna has no powers, and her sister has powers, and she was always trying to figure out what her powers were all about. And Anna became the better sister. So she was always on the lookout to keep her in check and to always make her feel loved despite everything she was going through. She's actually a really, really good sister. We all should have one of those. I hope I am that to my sisters. And she goes ahead to even sing for her, sing her to sleep, just like their mother used to, and that is so sweet. Oh, in this particular movie, Frozen 2, we see Anna. She's becoming her own person more and more. We see this in when Elsa says that they should go at night, and she still has to take some time to actually look for Kristoff and Sven. When she finds out that they are not there, Kristoff wanted to propose. Yes, he had a hard time with that. Anna is actually even presented as more knowledgeable than her sister when they get into their parents' ship, when they find it in the forest, and we can see Anna knows more about the ship when she knows that there is a waterproof compartment. When finally Elsa separates herself from Anna and Olaf, we see Anna taking charge, and they finally enter into the cave where they go through the river. And it's actually inside the cave when Anna finds out her sister is in danger, when she finally gets the message. And we see Olaf starting to fade away. And then Olaf tells her that I think your sister went too far this time, because this is actually her magic that is fading. Me, Olaf, I am her magic, and I'm fading away. So we see Anna in a very, very bad position at this time. She is losing two people that she actually really loves at the same time. She now knows her sister is not okay, and at the same time she loses Olaf too. This is a dark place that Anna is in right now, and she has to decide the way forward. And just like us in our lives, when you are at your lowest, you have two options. continue lying down or getting up and walk. And now this is where Anna's transformation takes place. For the very first time in her life, Anna is not Elsa's sister. No, Anna is now Anna the princess. Anna also the possible queen who could be, because now her sister is not there. So we see Anna transforming herself from the shadow of being Elsa's sister, and now she has to face this on her own. And she rises up to the occasion because she knows what needs to be done. And in so doing, she becomes her own person completely. And that was the most beautiful part about Anna, when she finally becomes her own person, when she finally takes the step to face it on her own. So we see her helping to destroy the dam by waking the giants. And Kristoff shows up right on time, like he is like a guardian angel to her. And now they were able to bring down the dam. And we see that when Anna finally does the right thing, she's able to release Elsa from her frozen state. And Elsa rides on the water spirit, and they are able to stop the water from destroying their kingdom. So this is such a beautiful end. But when finally the curse is uplifted from the forest, everybody is happy. Everybody except Anna, because she has done what needed to be done. Remember, she's in the forest, so she's not even aware if the kingdom is gone, because she knew that when the dam, Kristoff had already told her earlier that if anything happened to that dam, everything downstream would be washed away, and that's including their kingdom. So she's still in the mountain, so she's not aware that Elsa saved the kingdom. So everyone is happy. The fog has been lifted up. The reindeers are finally free to run around, and the kingdom, the men who had been trapped, the forest people and the kingdom people who had been trapped in the forest, can finally live. But Anna is not happy because her sister is gone, according to her, or what she knows in her mind. Olaf is gone, and she did not have time to mourn them, because she had to do the right thing like almost immediately after the loss. And then now this is where now we finally see Elsa coming, and Anna cannot believe that this is actually her sister coming back. And we see Anna crying so passionately, like in truth. And then Elsa goes ahead to still continue to tell her that their kingdom is not destroyed, and she does not know how to take the news because she was so sad. She's now crying. She's like mourning and celebrating at the same time. But yes, these are the happy endings that we look forward to in these movies. And we look at sister chemistry. Sister chemistry, this thing that Anna and Elsa have that really connects them. Like I said before, Anna could tell something is wrong with Elsa way before even Elsa opened up. And now when Elsa finally comes back after saving their kingdom, Anna asks her sister, "Did you find the fifth spirit?" And just by looking at her face, she gets the answer. Elsa did not have to say it out loud, but Anna actually got it. That yeah, I am the fifth spirit. And she could get that from her sister without her sister necessarily saying it. That was amazing. Sister chemistry. They have that connection. They've been through so much together, and their connection, no one can be able to come in between their connection. That's why I'm saying Kristoff is presented as a perfect man. This perfect man who is always there to understand Anna, because he understands that he'll always come second to Elsa. And also even if he has no reason to continue following her up, he's still following her up because he knows she's out there trying to do something for Elsa. So Kristoff is this man who is always there to support Anna, even if Anna is always out there trying to save her sister. This was the beautiful ending for the sisters, and it's just how we love it. Beautiful, happy endings. Before we end, now let's look at Olaf. Like I said on the other segment, Olaf is very easily my favorite character. Just like I had said, everything in this Frozen 2 was like an upgrade from Frozen 1. They were able to present Olaf as a very important support character. They used Olaf for humor, and they also used Olaf to communicate some very important information. Olaf begins as a person who is just trying to maneuver life. So he's at war with himself, or in his mind, trying to understand life, trying to understand how are people able to live knowing that even the good things are not permanent, and what is permanent in life. So he's just trying to understand life. Now, the funny part, or my most favorite part of this movie, the most humorous part, is when Olaf gets lost in the woods. And we can see the wind spirit playing tricks on him, and he's there just telling himself, this will all make sense when I'm older. It will all make sense when I'm older. So the wind does something, and he's like, it will all make sense when I'm older. And when he goes to look at himself in the water and talk about the way he could be facing a creepy face, and then the water spirit comes up with a creepy face. That was so funny. And when he's looking for Samantha and he has to laugh to himself, I don't even have a Samantha. I don't even know anyone named Samantha. That was so funny. They use Olaf to give us an idea of what is happening in the forest, because Olaf is the first one to meet the wind spirit, the water spirit, and the earth spirit, all at the same time. We saw him fall into what clearly was a footprint from the giants, from the earth giants. This makes us know that they are earth giants. There's the water spirit that with a creepy face, and there's the wind spirit that is haunting him. It was a very humorous way of introducing us into the spirit world, into the enchanted forest, and what was happening in there. That's why I like Olaf so much. He was the humorous character, but at the same time they used him to communicate very serious points. Like, he's the one who came up with the water has memory thingy, because while he's been out there trying to understand life, he was widely read. That's how he was coming up with those theories when he was doing the trivia on his own in the cut. He is just talking to himself. The trivia is one-on-one, Olaf to Olaf, and he thinks that everyone else is still participating. But anyway, that is Olaf for us. He keeps the light mood, but at the same time, he's being used to communicate all the serious points. Olaf is the one who actually realizes that Elsa is in danger when he starts fading away. So Olaf has been used both to maintain the humor, and at the same time he's been used to bridge all the important informations along the whole movie. So that's Olaf, and I actually say that he is my most favorite character in Frozen 2. I was talking about music too, how music comes to life in animations. Like every song, Into the Unknown, which is my favorite, Show Yourself, which is also a favorite of mine, and Lost in the Woods, not really my favorite, but my little girl likes that song. But for me, I don't really like it. But I'm just trying to show how all this music plus the presentation of characters come together to bring the music to life. Because if the music was on its own, I don't think it would have had the same effect. But when you put the music together with the characters, then you're able to relate with that music even away from the characters. Now you can be able to, when you have watched the movie and you have the music in your head, and you go out there and now listen to the same music, you'll actually continue to fall in love with the music. But it had to start with the music being brought to life by the characters, and they did such an awesome job with that. So that is Frozen 2. Such a beautiful animation. If you have not watched, go and watch. It's very, very good animation for the kids, so keep them busy this Corona season. And tell me if you would want me to do any review of your favorite movie. I will gladly watch it and review it for you. So see you in the comment section. But as for now, it's bye bye from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.